Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning, I just want to ask this simple question. You tired of being broke? You're tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, getting both of them in the room and sticking both of them up? You tired of that? Ready to move to some wealth building, not just getting rich, but leaving a legacy? Well, that's what this morning's manna is all about. That's what this morning's manna is all about. And that's what I want to share with you on this morning. Said, Bishop, you don't know my situation, no, and you don't know mine. But fact remains, there are some principles at play that have a direct impact as to the status of our living. And in this day and time of inflation and what have you, I hear from First Lady all the time. She does most of the shopping, food shopping, and saying, things are high. Things are high. The cola rate, the cost of living, it was 3.8. The inflation had gone up. So this morning, it's all about robbing Peter ain't the plan. Building wealth is. And how do you get there from here? That's what we're going to talk about on this morning. I'm going to greet some folks, but I want to share a couple more things. Yesterday, you got the Memorex me. Today, you got the live me. How about that? And I got some things I got to do sometimes that causes me to happen to record. But nevertheless, I'm here this morning, and I want you to put it in the chat area. Tired of being broke? Are you tired of being broke? Are you tired of having more month than money? You're tired of having a situation in which, you know what, I've got to build wealth. Whether I'm a single mom or whether I'm a traditional family, I've got to be able to leave a legacy. Well, that's what this morning's manna is all about. Going to get more into it a little later, deeper into these things, maybe next month or so, but I really want to kind of help you with this right now. And put that in the chat area. If you're with me on this morning, and I don't want you to look at what you have or what you could have, and I want you to say, "Oh my God, you know what? I'm not." You have no idea of what I'm up against, Bishop, and you don't have any idea what I'm up against. But I'm going to speak this word on this morning. Let's greet some folk on this morning. How are you, Gerald? In the house. Lenora is in the house. Erica is in the house. Dan the man is here. Michael is here as well. Ori, Vicky is here. Brenda is here. Cynthia is here. Vaughn is here. Diane is here. You know what? I love the Manna fam, but this is how we got to expand the Manna to beyond your reach. I'm convinced that some of y'all don't know how to share. I don't think you're just being disobedient and not sharing it after I beg and plead and get on my knees to ask you to do it. All you got to do when you come off, there's that little arrow down there that says move forward. That's what you need to do. Click it and share it with somebody. Share it with someone. I thank God for those of you who do. One of the brothers in the church, Michael, told me, he said, "Hey, look, I send it to my mom all the time. How about you doing that as well?" Good morning, LaFawn. How are you? Linda, how are you? Deborah, how are you? Kimmy is in the house. All right. Jacqueline, how are you? Netta is in the house. Thank you for that thing. Netta, if you've seen, I've been posting that those things that you guys are saying. It was really, really good. Really, really good what you all were sharing on that panel. Good morning, Dawn. How are you? Verena is in the house as well. Francine is here. Elder Mobley is here. Ann is here. Elder Jan is here. So glad to see my brother in the place as well. Please share that with him. Glad to see him. Good morning, Alar. How are you on this morning? Joel, how are you? Let me get a couple more, and then we're going to get right into it. You are called to the community, Bishop. You go ye therefore. I am. Trust and believe I am. Good morning, Anna. How are you on this morning? Hope you had a good Mother's Day. Brenda is in the house. Yes, tired of more month than money. That's what I'm talking about right there. You already know it. That's what it thanks. Look at it. Okay, you all see that. Just share. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Dan the man. It's in the house. Zeta is in the house. Pastor Lil is here as well. I'm going to get into it this morning. Robbin Peter ain't the plan. Getting both of them, Peter and Paul, in the room and sticking both of them up, That's not going to continue to work if you're trying to leave a legacy. That's what this manna is all about on this morning. So let's get with it.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
Here we go. Here's the text. You've heard it before. Hear it again for the first time. It's the NIV translation of Deuteronomy 8:18. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the power, the ability to produce or to get wealth. Moses reminds Israel that their future success would not come from luck nor hustle alone, not manipulation. It would come from God. He will help them, show them, direct them as to how to get wealth. Here they are on the precipice of moving into their promises. Deuteronomy, I've said it before, I'll repeat it, is a sermon that he is now preaching to them and telling them, you're about to move into this, and this is the way that you're going to have to move beyond sustainability, but stewardship, wealth, and creation. God never intended his people to live in constant cycles of survival, debt, financial panic, more month than money. Kingdom living includes kingdom management. Here we go. This is it. Let's move in it. 3 things I want you to get. First is this. Stop shifting debt instead of solving debt. Stop shifting debt. Solve debt. Robbing Peter to pay Paul creates temporary relief but permanent pressure. How many of you know that? God wants you to move from survival habits to stewardship habits. What are they? Budget with purpose, not with your emotions, not with your aspirations, but with purpose. Cut emotional spending. Cut emotional spending. Third thing in this first point, face the numbers honestly. It is what it is. It is. You can't rebuke what you keep repeating. How about rebuking the sale? How about that? 2, God gives power to produce, not just pray. I put my bills on the table. I remember so well early in life, and we put our bills on the table in the kitchen and go over them. Don't have that many now because I've cut the debt out, and pray over them. But not only that, you need to do a little more than that. Here it is. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, God gives the power to get wealth. The word power means capacity, strength, strategy, and ability. God will and may bless your ideas, your discipline, your side hustle, your leadership, your investment thinking, your generosity, and it should be. Prayer opens doors, but discipline keeps them open. Discipline keeps them open. Stop trying to get something to look like something for somebody that don't even care about you know how. How about that? 3, think like a builder, a wealth builder, not just a bill payer. Let me say that again. Think like a wealth builder. I don't care how old you are. You may be even in retirement right now. You may be looking at the Social Security check right now, that pension. Here's what I want you to do in this third thing here. Bills only measure what you owe. Vision measures what you can build. How about going into business? Proud of First Lady with her juice business, beet juice, kind of stumbled on it, but it's become a passion. I just wanted to help folk. Remember this, the enemy wants you your whole life consumed by minimum payments, overdraft anxiety, paycheck to paycheck pressure. Here's what God wants: ownership, legacy, savings, freedom, generosity, overflow. You weren't created just to stay afloat. You were created to swim in the deep. What's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway is this. And I want you to think, no, it doesn't matter how much or how little, but your takeaway is this. Stop juggling lack and believe in more. Stop juggling lack and believe in more. The Lord be with you today. May His face shine upon you, give you peace. If this bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the manna. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. And don't worry, even the little can be managed to become a lot. God bless you. Bye now.